So even though Power Ranger Beast Morphers is currently on hiatus right now and probably not due back until later on throughout the year in August or September, there's still a lot to talk about with the franchise and the series overall. And over the weekend I found something that's really awesome and I thought you guys might enjoy it, and that is a Power Rangers magazine. Now before we get into the video, special thanks to Hurricane Gold because they were the ones uploading the scans to this magazine on the topic I'm going to be talking about in this video, and I reached out to them on Twitter and they were able to give me some information on the Power Rangers magazine we'll be talking about in this video. We're going to be mostly focusing on the comic because that's what caught my eye when he uploaded the scans, but this magazine has been going on for a while and they were cool enough to give me the history of this magazine, how long it's been around for. So special thanks to Hurricane Gold, give them a follow on Twitter, subscribe to their YouTube channel. I'll have a link in the description and in the pinned comment down below so you guys can check them out and see their content and give them a follow on Twitter. So special thanks to them for giving me all this information I'll be providing to you guys in this video. So Power Ranger magazines have probably been around for the longest time. You go to your local news agents or your shopping center and you've probably seen a Power Rangers magazine on the racks or the shelves, and you probably picked one up, you looked at it, you maybe bought it as a kid, but there's been a Power Ranger magazine in the UK done by Egmont, and that was running from 2005 to 2010, where it covered Ninja Storm to RPM. And then after a while they just stopped, mostly because after RPM, Power Rangers kind of went on a break after that. But then there was another Power Rangers magazine, and this is what Hurricane Gold told me, published by Blue Ocean, and that started for Samurai all the way to Dino Supercharge until 2018. So these Power Ranger magazines have switched publishers and been around for the longest time, it sounds like. So what's in this Power Rangers magazine? Well, usually they come with a weird little toy, like a little saber or something, which will probably break as soon as you take it out of the package or you hit your sibling over the head with it. So that's probably going to be broken after a few swings, or you leave it outside or something like that. So it's very plastic, very cheap. It's definitely made for kids, and that's what this magazine is kind of aimed towards. It's aimed towards the kids and the younger fans, because what's inside the magazine is a lot of trivia that most of the hardcore fans know. It's got a bunch of facts about the characters, from the heroes, the villains, certain monsters of the day and stuff like that. It's got your basic trivia that you get in Power Ranger magazines. It's also got activities such as guessing games and probably crosswords and word sleuths and stuff like that. It's probably got all that stuff in there that is, like I said, mostly aimed for children. And like I said, this is mostly aimed for the younger fans and not the hardcore fans of the series. But even if you are a hardcore fan, this would make an awesome collector's piece like Hurricane Gold is doing. He's got a lot of these magazines that he's saved up over the past few years, so these are definitely cool collector pieces if you're a hardcore fan of Power Rangers. So young or old, these are definitely worth picking up because we're a bit of Power Rangers history. Alright, I feel like that's enough of a history lesson on this Power Rangers magazine. Let's talk about the Beast Morphers comic one-shot. Now this one-shot is called Dog Show of Horror, written by Barry Hutchinson and illustrated by Ink Bubble Studios, and we'll get to them in a bit. Now, what is this one-shot comic about? Well, it's like I said, it's very short, it's probably only a few pages long, and the main premise of this comic, or this one-shot, could make a really good episode in the TV show if they ever did it. So the main premise of this episode is Devon is asked by his dad to judge a dog show, and because Devon's got the cheetah DNA in his body, he's afraid of dogs and he freezes up. So this is when Nate comes in with a device of his own where he invents a pair of glasses or a pair of shades. When Devon wears them, he sees all dogs as cats so he doesn't freak out. Meanwhile, we've got the villains Blaze, Roxy and Scrozzle, who come to ruin the dog show by turning a trophy into a monster of the day called Robo Doggytron, named by Blaze. So after that, the comic pretty much follows the formula of the show. Rangers morph, fight bad guys, save the day, all is well, and life goes on. So overall, it's a very quick one-shot, mostly very short, but either way, it's really good. And if there's one thing I want to talk about and drool over, it is the artwork for this comic. Ink Bubble Studios, who worked on this comic, the penciler and the inker and the colorers, they did really well for this comic because this is very, very high quality for something that you can probably get for $5 at your local newsagent or your grocery store. This really stands out for a one-shot comic because Hurricane Gold posted what the Dino Charge comic looked like, and that wasn't very good. It was very bland, no backgrounds, it was just colors, generic poses. This Beast Morphers comic has got a lot going on with it. You've got backgrounds, you've got expressions. The expressions on the characters, oh my god, they match the characters on the show, in the live action show, so well. So well, they match them so well. I mean, you've even got my boy Scrozzle showing up in this comic. Like, whoever did the artwork on this comic paid attention to the show and their mannerisms and how they would react and how they act and stuff like that. They got it to a T. This is like on point artwork for something that's, like I said, you can get very cheap at your local store, but this is really, really good artwork for a comic, and it definitely trumps the last Dino Charge artwork we got in that comic, so I could drool about the art forever. It's just so good. Anyway guys, I think that's the end of the video. Special thanks to Hurricane Gold for providing me with the information on the magazine and for letting me use the scans that he uploaded to social media. So special thanks to them. Give them a follow on social media. I'll have a link to their social medias in the description and in the pinned comment down below, so be sure to give them a follow on social media, because like I said, they were a really big help with this video and letting me use their uploads of these scans. So like I said, special thanks to them. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and take care of yourself. Bye!